Did you know that one of the oldest books in human history is still studied by entrepreneurs, presidents, military leaders, and even elite athletes? It was written more than 2,500 years ago by a Chinese general named Sun Tzu, and although it talks about war, it actually teaches us how to win in business, politics, negotiations, and even in life. Today, you're going to discover the most powerful strategies from the art of war and understand why this book has survived for more than 2,000 years. Stay until the end, because the final principle could completely change the way you make decisions. Sun Tzu makes a statement that seems contradictory. Every battle is won before it is ever fought. What does this mean? It means that success never begins at the moment you take action. It begins much earlier with preparation, information, and planning. Great entrepreneurs study the market before launching a product. Great investors analyze data before risking their money. Great athletes train for years before competing. They all understand the same truth. Improvisation is expensive. One of the most famous lines in the book says, "If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles." But most people only remember the first part. Knowing yourself means recognizing your strengths, accepting your weaknesses, controlling your emotions, and understanding your limits. Many people don't fail because of their competitors. They fail because their own ego causes them to make bad decisions. And here we find one of the most revolutionary ideas in the book. Sun Tzu says that the best general is not the one who wins the most wars. It is the one who achieves his objectives without having to fight them. Intelligence always beats brute force. Think about the most successful companies in the world. Many of them didn't destroy their competitors. They simply innovated faster, discovered new opportunities, or solved problems that nobody else had noticed. The same thing happens in life. Not every argument deserves an answer. Not every battle deserves to be fought. Another fundamental lesson from Sun Tzu is the ability to adapt. He compares the strategist to water. Water never fights against a rock. It simply finds another path. The most successful people aren't those who never face change. They are the ones who know how to take advantage of it. Companies like Kodak, Blockbuster, and Nokia didn't disappear because they were bad companies. They disappeared because they stopped adapting while the world continued moving forward. Change is not a threat. It is an opportunity for those who know how to recognize it. Sun Tzu also dedicates an important part of his book to information. For him, knowing what is happening before everyone else gives you an enormous advantage. More than 2,000 years ago, he talked about spies. Today we would call it information, analysis, data, and